What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Northern Life here with Briggs and Ryan. I'm Hunter. Thanks for joining us here on this Tuesday. We get to read the show beforehand quite a bit, and I noticed I got a lot of reads today, so we're crossing our fingers and seeing if I can, handle all these. That's my New Year's resolution, is to read better on the prompters. So we're going to see what happens here.
So far, so good. That was pretty good to start off.
Here we go.
New year, new responsibilities for Hunter. We're giving him some tests.
That's the goal here. That's the goal here. Well, let's try it again here. Coming up today, I took these two out to the Duluth Heritage Center parking lot where they got to retake their driving test thanks to Chris Burris with the East End Driving Academy. It was pretty darn crazy. We had some laughs, we had some tears, and we're excited to show you guys exactly what happens there.
We certainly are. And then after that, we got a new report that finds the most famous local dish for each state out there. While Wisconsin's might not be a surprise to you, you'll have to wait and see what they said for Minnesota and Michigan. I was actually a little surped by Minnesota's.
Minnesota's was odd, yeah.
And Michigan's too.
Michigan's was odd too.
It was weird.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, we'll dive into that. We are another day into the new year, and we hope you're all looking forward to a fresh start. One of our viewers, Nomi, commented on Instagram saying, watching your guys' episode, and you guys should do vision boards together for 2024.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be fun. Have you guys ever done a vision board?
How does that work?
I think it's like a board. Step one.
A board. Imagine that.
It's visual. It's a visual. I think it's like you put different things like pictures or words on there that you want to live by for the year.
Yeah.
That's my understanding of a vision board.
It kind of serves as like a visual representation of your goals for the year. So
Yeah.
maybe if you want to be a better reader, you might print out some pictures of books.
That makes sense.
Or a prompter.
A prompter, exactly. I can read. It's just the prompter.
I'm just kidding, Hunter.
There's 6 pictures of prompters on Hunter's vision board.
Visualize the goal.
That'd be too bad. But that, it's very Pinteresty too. A lot of people are big fans of Pinterest. I've never really used Pinterest, but putting the little collage of the vibe for the year, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of a virtual vision board, Pinterest is.
I like that idea.
We could do it. We could do it later this week.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
Put it on the schedule. It's over.
Well, if you're looking for a little guidance, our folks over at today.com share the 2024 horoscope. So Hunter, Mr. Pisces, you're longing for a change in scenery that can be managed by simply changing up your home environment, like sprucing up a room. Is there any room you'd like to spruce up at the McCullough residence?
I want to clean some rooms. There's that on my list, but I don't know about sprucing up. I've always wanted to shift my living room and our hangout room, like our dining room, and I want to switch those two back and forth. So that could be kind of the sprucing up that they're talking about.
You do have a cool hangout room, with the windows looking over the lake. That's a cool room.
Thank you very much. So I want to switch those. So we'll see what happens here.
Take advantage of the view.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the whole year to do so.
Yep.
And Briggs, Cancer, deepen your connections with those who have supported you along the way and express gratitude and affection to the people you have counted on.
Aww. That's a good reminder.
Yeah.
You should always be, grateful for the people who help you out every day. And we have so many of those people here at work. So
I feel like you do that enough. You already do that. It's not like It's not like you have to do something new.
Starting from ground zero.
Who's your core group?
Core group. Oh, that's good.
Do Hunter and I count on the core group?
So. Yeah, you guys are a great core group. I feel like I have a lot of core groups out there, that you've developed throughout life.
Yeah, the work group and the fitness group and then the home group.
Yeah, family group, all sorts of things.
Fantastic.
And then finally me, the Sagittarius, get out of your own head this year. That is a huge thing I need to do. And think about how to make other people feel special.
Aww.
You do that already.
You really do. I was going to say.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Don't have to worry about that.
Live through these horoscopes too coming up here in 2024. And if you're still recovering from the New Year's Eve or day festivities, some people online think we should cancel New Year's Eve gatherings altogether. So the website Year 13 made a list of why these celebrations are terrible, saying you start the new year with a hangover. What if you don't have anybody to kiss on New Year's Eve? It's crowded and stressful at bars and gatherings, and your expectations for the night are always way too high.
Sounds like a bunch of introverts made that list.
Sounds like I made the list.
Yeah. It's okay if you don't want to do anything and go to bed by 8.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
That's totally fine. You can watch the ball drop in the morning, It'll still be the new year. But sometimes, going out, especially to bars or restaurants on New Year's Eve, it's always kind of like a what's going to happen type thing. Is it going to be super busy? You're not going to be able to order something for an hour.
Yep.
It's always kind of wild.
Like they said, it's always, you have higher expectations of the night than how it actually pans out to be. So then that can be a little sad to start your new year.
I like
You're like, man, I had high hopes.
Yeah, it's fun to have a party just at home too. Then you don't have any of those expectations. You know, you got food that hopefully you buy and make, and that the whole thing. But there's not long lines. There's nothing like that. It's just hanging out with your friends and family.
And unfortunately, if you don't like New Year's Eve gatherings, you have 363 days to figure out what you're going to do for the next one.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'd be fine if we got rid of them. Well, if you're expecting a little one this year, or maybe you know someone who is, there are already a list of names that are expected to be popular for babies who are born in 2024. Here's the list from Huffington Post. According to trends and Social Security data, some of the names include Cleo. That's very cute. I know of a little Cleo. Bear.
Interesting.
That is. I've never heard that for a first name. Ophelia. Very pretty. We got Rhodes. Elodie. Renzo.
Oh, nice.
And Enola, maybe. Enola?
Enola?
Yeah.
Those are all pretty names. I like them all. Bear's almost like a dog name, though. I don't want to take down anybody who's naming their kid Bear, but you know.
We're gonna get a couple of viewer messages saying, "Hey, my kid's name's Bear. Take it easy, Hunter."
I've heard of a lot of dogs, or not a lot, but a few dogs named Briggs, and I wasn't offended, so that's okay. If your name's Bear out there,
Yeah,
you're
that's
cool.
true.
that is
You're cool. I like
Nothing
Apollo.
better than being named with a dog.
Yeah, dogs are cool.
Yeah, dogs are cool. I like Apollo too. Apollo Creed.
Oh, look
Rocky.
at that. Okay.
Shout out Rocky.
The Office.
It's interesting to watch naming trends too as they change over time. Because I think in Duluth, at Essentia anyway, they said their top boy name was Oliver in 2023. Yeah.
Did we just come up? What just happened there?
I think that's still back there.
Coming up, we're gonna get to driving.
Welcome back, folks. It's been more than 10 years since any of us have taken our driver's test, and although we already do have our licenses, thankfully, because they can't take that away from us, I thought it would be kind of fun to surprise these two with a chance to see who still remembers all the rules of the road.
Yeah, okay.
So I thought it would be fun.
Oh no!
I thought it would be kind of fun. To retake our
East End Driving Academy, we're located out on the east side of town on 45th Avenue East and Superior Street. Been open for about 4.5 years. And all the experienced drivers are the ones that you always have to worry about on the road.
Interesting.
But the kids have been great. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys do.
This would be fun.
Now, legally, if any of us fail, can you revoke our license?
I wish, that'd be fun.
The stakes are high.
Sorry.
Check. Where are you going? There you are. Don't hit the cone on the way out. Here, but I need to make sure I do well.
Bragging rights.
All right. But yes, I did pass on the first time. Well, I think I've done that a couple times already, so I totally forgot to stop fully, and my hands were like here.
Don't. I'm gonna tell this to you. So Briggs doesn't get any pointers. I realized I did not fully stop at a lot of stop signs.
This is my worst thing. I never know you do that, just so you know.
I don't know if it's against the test or it's the docking points, but Briggs bailed on the 90 back in.
That a little close.
The front end behind the pole.
She might fail, right?
What do you mean? You're the one who's gonna fail.
No, I am not in a test right now. When I drive professionally, I will be a professional driver.
Ta-da!
There it is.
Yay.
Safe and sound. Back in the back of that. Excellent. Fantastic.
All
Excellent.
right, better than Ryan, I assume.
Any predictions? I'm kicking both their butts. It's go time. Not even close.
What you were thinking when the blindfold came off and you saw that student driver on the back.
Seriously. It's the weirdest thing. It disorients you, like you have no idea where. Did I hit the cone? I didn't hit it. No, I didn't.
Yeah, let's start with good news.
Okay. all three of you are very good drivers. Yeah, you're good, safe drivers. You know, like I said, I feel confident driving in a car next to you on the road. The unfortunate side of it is none of you would have passed the driving test.
Oh, are you serious?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
No way!
Well, Hunter, because he hit the cone. Because you just caused an accident, so you hit the car behind you. And like you had mentioned before, not coming to a complete stop.
Yeah,
Stop is an automatic fail on both of you guys.
Oh, I
The
did either
complete stop
shoot.
sign.
Okay.
Well, fail.
Chris is picky, but rightfully so. He should be. He's teaching drivers.
Yep.
But you wanted a review on the play. You thought you completely stopped at all your stop signs.
That was the one thing I had in my head too. I was like, I gotta make sure to stop at every stop sign. And so I thought I really came to a stop. So you really got to halt and maybe halt for a little bit. That's a good reminder as I drive.
I know.
I can't believe I hit a cone. Like, who does that?
So we were sitting in the car watching Hunter go, and he smacked the cone pretty good. And so we thought, oh, we got this in the bag. One of us is going to win, and Hunter's losing for sure because he's got to pull out his insurance card. But no, we ended up all losing, so that was tough to see.
And then the 9 and 3 that you have to remember too, because I think you probably started off with.
I had like a 4 o'clock. I had like a one hand on the wheel at all times, just cruising.
Jeez.
So yeah.
I actually didn't pass my driver's test the first
That's
time I took
right.
it. I know. I was doing really well. That a guy said it was my 16th birthday. And then we pull into park. He's like, I'm going to go in and give you your license. I was like, yes. But we're pulling into park, and there was a motorcycle super close to the line, and I almost hit the motorcycle, and he had to help me. And so he ended up saying I had to fail, which was traumatic on your birthday as a 16-year-old. It was so sad.
You should have said, but you're going inside to get my license, you said.
I thought the test ended here.
I don't care what happens after that. You said I'm getting my license.
Exactly.
But it's frightening learning as a kid, too, to learn how to drive, especially getting on highways. That was probably the scariest part, like learning how to merge your first ever time.
Well, and you probably learned in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, in the suburbs. That was it was a frightening scene. Yeah.
It's a little more relaxed here in Duluth, luckily. We had a nice, easy way of learning. And it's also funny how relaxed you get as well. Oh, what is that now?
This is from, I found a Facebook memory.
Funny.
And this is back in, 2011, right as soon as I got my license. And my dad commented below, he said, didn't they used to have a dislike button on Facebook? He was kidding. But,
Of course. That's sweet.
so
Oh
it's
my
been
gosh.
since 2011, it's been 13 years since I got or 12 years since I got my license. Yeah,
That's
long time.
insane.
Yeah, but big thanks to Chris for letting us do that. It was a lot of fun, even though we failed.
Yep.
Better luck next time. We'll have all of his information on our website. Hey, coming up, what do you think would be your state's most popular local dish? We'll find out after the break.
Every state has its own iconic dish, whether it was invented there or maybe popularized there. Maine and Connecticut, they've got lobster rolls, which are really good. I love those. Tennessee, famous for its spicy Nashville hot chicken. But what are Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan's most famous local dish? Well, according to Business Insider, Minnesota's is the corn dog.
What?
I was expecting hot dish or like the casserole, the tater tot.
Green bean
that one.
green bean casserole.
Or anything else. The
Yeah.
corn dog's a wild
It's
choice.
like someone went to the state fair once in Minnesota and they were like, it's the corn dog.
Yes.
It's Sweet Martha's cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't find any video of a corn dog, so I found state fair video instead, so this will have to suffice.
Yeah, they said corny dogs were introduced at the state fair of Texas, actually.
Okay.
That's why isn't this Texas's top?
Yeah, exactly.
What's happening here?
It's like such a lack of people eating that we don't even have footage of people eating corn dogs. You'd think if it was our #1 food, we'd have the footage all over the place.
That's a great point.
Yeah, what the heck?
What should go on a corn dog in your guys' eyes? Just mustard for me.
I agree, mustard.
Mustard?
I'm just a ketchup guy.
Wow.
But I'll take mustard too. Nothing wrong with that.
That's
ketchup.
gross.
Oh, that's gross.
That's gross.
So good.
But corn dog, I would even said Juicy Lucy. I feel like Juicy Lucy might be the #1.
Yeah.
Most iconic, famous local dish. Corn dog's a wild choice.
True.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go.
I was going to ask if you guys, mine's a dumb question. Do you guys eat the crispy thing at the end of the stick? You know, like where you...
Like you mean like the stick?
Yeah, I was like, no.
No, we
Just
Am I
stick.
supposed to?
have not
There's
been eating the stick.
The little crispy at the very end of the corn dog. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
guys know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
know what
talking
you're,
about?
I know what you're
It's
talking
like the
about.
best part, in my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The best part's the middle. Yeah.
Actual
the main
corn
thing.
dog.
Yeah.
Would you guys connect fried pickles more with like Minnesota or Wisconsin,
Ooh.
or maybe
I feel
just
like-
middle ground?
I think we should just claim the Midwest should just claim it in general.
Yeah.
Fried pickles are absolutely fantastic. And you know, speaking of fried things for Wisconsin, it's not a shocker here. Business Insider says theirs is cheese curds. So
Yes.
fried cheese curds are a favorite since the state is obviously famous for its cheese and dairy products. And according to What's Cooking America, cheese factories in Wisconsin have to make cheese curds daily in order to meet the high demand across the state.
Yeah. Do you guys like the cheese curds that are fried, or those kind right there? Just the
Ooh.
ones that are not fried. What do you call those?
I'm more of a bigger fried fan. I know, like I don't know what you call them, plain.
Yeah.
They like
The
squeaky
squeaky
cheese.
ones,
Yeah, the
yeah.
squeaky ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you got like the Cajun seasoning on the squeaky ones. Those are pretty
Those
darn
are
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I had some garlic Parmesan cheese curds once in Eagle River, Wisconsin, where my husband's from.
Tasty.
Oh my gosh. That was the best cheese curd I've ever had. Also, for some reason, cheese curds that are shaped as a square, way better.
Also
than
good.
other
The cubed
cheese
ones,
curds.
like the
Yeah.
big cubes.
Yes.
I don't
Those
know
are
why,
good.
But it's
Fantastic.
better.
My golly.
This one surprised me from Michigan too. Your most favorite dish is a wet burrito.
That sounds disgusting.
Right?
What's a wet burrito?
Soggy burrito.
Yeah,
It's like a big burrito, but they pour like the red sauce over the top of it.
That sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah,
That
so
doesn't scream Michigan to me,
No.
but that's okay. Yeah, covered in red sauce, tons of cheese too. It reportedly originated from a bar in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh,
I mean, burritos, great. Smothered in sauce, also great.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you are Michigan viewers out there, if there's a different local dish that you think we should be talking about instead, be sure to let us know. Or even Minnesota and Wisconsin too.
send it to us in the mail.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. We'll heat it up and try it out.
A
A
wet-
wet burrito comes several days after it's mailed, and it's just
UPS is going to be
Even wetter.
absolutely disappointed. That's too bad. Well, hey, coming up after the break, we're going to be looking ahead to another Does It Work product that's coming up tomorrow with our very favorite friend, Rachel Hackbarth. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, folks. Final read of the show, huh?
You did
Let's go.
great.
Thank you very much. I'm doing okay. Let's
Keep her
do one
going.
more here.
Keep her
Tomorrow
going.
on Northern Life, Rachel Hackbarth is back, and if you're having trouble keeping the tires inflated on your car, we'll be looking at a wireless handheld air compressor that's promising. Oh no, it's so close! Promising to save you time too. So we'll have to take a gander while Ryan's walking off the set.
I feel bad.
Compromising your time.
That was kind of me. I was scrolling a little bit too.
No,
Pedal we use for the prompter, so I
Yes.
think I was maybe a little too high.
That's all right.
I was
no.
going too quick.
Hey, I was almost a perfect show, but we'll work on that as we go throughout the rest
I'm
of the year.
sabotaging Hunter here. My foot's just on the pedal, ready to go.
Year's off to a good start.
Yeah.
Good start,
Oh, my
sabotaging out
gosh.
there. But if there's one person I'm not going to take automobile advice from, it's probably Hunter.
Why is that now?
Yeah, why?
Leave your car running when you're getting gas. I don't know.
I started 30 minutes before I get into it. You know, yeah. I've got water bottles freezing out in the truck too. It's something. It's something to see. It's a sight to behold.
Band equipment probably in there
Yes,
too.
yes.
Northwoods Band merch all around.
Look out, everybody. Look
I'm
out.
with you though. I warm my car up way too early. And,
It's the best.
That's my least favorite thing when auto people tell me, "Don't do that." Well, I'm like, I want a warm car.
Why do I have the auto start?
Hey, we'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.